Asmongold has picked up the petition, highlights the ridiculous lengths that people are going to try and stop the petition.
Normal people. And this is my favorite thing, is that the people that consider themselves normal on social media are boring millennial 30-somethings that have a laundry list of mental disorders in their bio, along with the flags of the countries that they support. And then they also tweet about killing people because of a disagreement of a video game outfit. But guys, we're the ones who are weird. That's right. Surprise! We're psychos.
Wait, is he talking about the dudes who are like doing this petition? Or is he talking about like the people who are making jokes about this petition? Because there is no fucking way.
Hey, what's up, guys? Rip here. So yesterday we got the official release of Stellar Blade, and the main topic of conversation that has stemmed out of that is the various aspects of the game that have been censored. Now, many bad actors on Twitter, whether it's regular users...
Like, I think a lot of people are on social media are fucking cringe, right? And everybody has a litany of mental disorders. But I don't think I would side with, like, whatever the fuck this lolicon is mentioning. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I could get myself to ever publicly look at a dude who is, like, running a lolly avatar and be like, yeah, actually, people that look at this and go, ew, gross, you might be a pedophile, are the weird ones. There's just no way. Lolicon / Shotacon, they don't discriminate. What the fuck is Shotacon? That Rev person got pissed because a VTuber was talking shit about white people. The person he's watching is a pedophile and a transphobe. Pick a struggle. Pick one. Pick one struggle. Shota is boys, Lolly is girls. I didn't even know that there was a fucking, like, a dude version.
Game journalists or content creators have been using this opportunity to not only justify but also celebrate these acts of censorship because it fulfills their own agendas.
Of course it
and this
does.
has gotten to a very toxic point where now we are seeing literal bounties put on people's heads for simply pointing out the censorship.
Let's see who...
Wait, what? Putting bounties on people's heads? What is happening? I should have never unlocked this. It's just like mental illness all the way down. How do you look at this and not simply just laugh? Like, I don't think this person is being serious. I don't think they're like literally going like, I want to kill this human being.
Who this guy is. Uh-oh.
Bro, Twitter is so unhinged. Like, actually, Twitter has become increasingly, like, people should be embarrassed to post. And I'm not even talking about the dude who said $20,000 for whoever gets rid of this guy. But, like, the other people who are just like, dude, like, everyone who's like, dude, this is so serious. This is the most serious thing that's ever happened. Like, I can't believe they're taking our titties away because one fucking outfit has lace on it. Like, if you are genuinely fucking upset at this, I'm losing hope in humanity every second. Wow. I'm taking the glasses off. I've seen too much. I don't need to see any longer. It's like, this is one of the most unhinged conversations that I've ever seen in my entire life. I started this off wanting to make fun of these guys, and now I'm sad. I can't even make fun of them. They're like legitimately fucking mentally ill. They're so lost in the goddamn sauce, bro. Imagine being their parents. Bro, they're parent age. They're older than me. Half these fucking dudes are literally older than me. What has become of some in the gaming community? These are the people whose parents just, lie and act like they fucking died during Thanksgiving dinner, okay? Even though they're just upstairs waiting for the leftovers that they can quietly gather on a scavenging mission after the whole family is left.
Oops. What happened? That's what you get.
Wait, isn't this more suppression of free speech? I don't know. I guess there is a restriction of free speech, which is when you fucking say 20K to anyone that makes this dipshit disappear.
Gets charged for it and gets in real.
Okay. I want to see. I want to see like the actual criticisms launched by this normal person with the lolly avatar, and what Asmongold will say when he sees these changes, because there's no fucking way he thinks this is a serious problem, right? There's no shot.
Already installed on the digital reviewer's copy that was released about a week ago. So this has been censored for quite some time, and it was done at the last minute. And in fact, since then, we've seen other outfits be confirmed as censored.
Wait,
as
where
well.
do you get that one?
And this is something that has been confirmed by the director of Shift Up himself. And a lot of people have been critical of Sony and the potential influence they had on this censorship, and also the weird disparity between how they are censoring Stellar Blade versus other games that they publish that are much, much more obscene or just dark or sexual, what have you. Now, there's been many reactions to what's going on with this situation, and a lot of people are trying to fix it. There is a big push, including petitions like this that
It's probably not going to happen. I think that they should just include the other outfits alternatively. Like, if they wanted to make it right and they wanted to respond back to it, I think it's like if you already have both versions that you've made, just put the other one in the game too. Let people decide. Yeah, it's really not that complicated. I mean, I don't know. I don't think they're going to do anything because, like, if they do something, then it's like if you feed an animal, it's going to come back. So it's like they're probably just going to ignore it so that people don't think that they have a chance of getting a change. But yeah.
Link in the description. They're trying to get Shift Up and Sony to restore what they took away, to undo this censorship and restore what people were promised with these uncensored releases. However, a lot of people, including some bad actors, have been trying to basically misrepresent what is going on and what people are actually complaining about. And what we're going to look at in this video, whether it's from game journalists, content creators, or Twitter users, is going to follow the narcissist prayer.
There it is.
The evolution of someone trying to deflect blame, starting with...
Oh, jeez. Yep, here we go.
Dude, this is literally like the narcissist prayer and shit. This is all like 2016 SJW stuff. Like, not an ounce of self-reflection on any of these dudes. They're doing like exactly what the 2016 SJWs did, but this time for like an even more laughable, like an actual laughable thing. At least like the SJWs back in the day, and they would chirp and they would get ahead of themselves and they would get fucking mad at like random shit, thinking that like if they change something in a video game, then all of a sudden we have social progress or whatever. But at least like politically speaking, while their methods and their actions and the direction of their attention was idiotic, at least like their politics were decent enough when it came to like real world problems, right? As you guys know, I've always maintained the principle that, just make good shit, okay? Make a good video game. That's it. I don't give a fuck if there's ass and titties. I don't give a fuck if there are non-traditional gender gender breaking, like rigid gender boundary breaking characters. As long as it's a good game, you know, I'm going to play it and I'm going to enjoy it. That's it. That's what I play video games for. I watch porn for porn. I play video games because I enjoy playing video games. I would like for those video games to have different types of characters. Maybe sometimes they're not all sexy, which is normal and good. That's not a bad thing. Okay? Because it's a separate thing from what I like to jerk off to, because whether I'm playing on a keyboard and mouse or whether I'm playing with a fucking controller, I can't exactly use one hand while cranking with the other. Okay? I don't understand what the expectation is from these fucking dudes that are just like, no, you don't understand. Like the games have to be fitting my very narrow desires of what I think women should look like in a video game. Sounds like a skill issue. Maybe it's a skill issue. Okay. But like, to lose your mind over this and to make a whole ass YouTube video with your lolly avatar and you're just doing the narcissist prayer. This is literally what, like, this is the exact reversal of the fucking annoying radlibs in like 2014, 2015, 2016. What has happened? And there is not even a fucking shred of self-reflection from anyone on that side that's like, hey guys, maybe we're being kind of fucking weird about this. It's just a lace bra. Like, if someone in my chat sent me this lolly avatar VTuber unironically and was like, Hasan, you have to see what this lolly avatar VTuber has to say about pixelated titties in the latest Korean video game that has plenty of other pixelated titties, mind you, and ass. Okay? But you have to hear this guy. He's got some good points. I will put you on a fucking spaceship. Okay? One-way ticket to fucking Mars, son. What the hell? The controversies section of this VTuber from the VTuber Wiki before they had it scrubbed. Allegations of stalking a minor. A number of Revs videos that bring up the topics of Lolicon and Shotokan state that Lolly and Shota characters are not comparable to real life children, as they have a petite body type specific to fictional works. Rev has gone on to say that it's completely valid to not like Lolicon, but asked not to equate the term Lolicon to pedophilia. Bro, someone in the chat said, I want to hear what the British pronouns guy has to say about this. I feel like this is way too far out there. Like, I can't. Like, I would have thought that Asmongold would have looked at this and been like, this is a pedophile. Why the fuck am I watching videos from some random pedophile who has decided to put a lolicon avatar and is like speaking from like a child, speaking as a child. And also on top of that, who gives a shit? These are pixelated titties and you can, there's plenty, it's tits galore. I don't understand it. I feel like the fucking pronouns guy would probably look at these guys and be like, no, that's a pedophile. Like, I don't think the fucking pronouns guy is going to be mad at this, right? It really gets weird at 13 minutes. It'll go wild. This is shocking to me in particular.
God.
With that didn't happen, and then ending with, well,
Yeah.
it did happen, and you deserve it.
Oh, of course.
Now, we've been seeing this first part for a while. That didn't happen. We've seen people for really months at this point say over and over again, there's no censorship of Stellar Blade, this isn't happening. Well, now we have confirmation that it is happening, and people are readjusting and moving on to the next step, saying, and if it did happen...
You don't understand? This is not just a gaming issue, this is a free speech issue. I really thought a lot of these dudes died out. Like, I thought that there wasn't enough, like, dudes out there who are still, like, complaining about shit like this. I was wrong. I mean, it seems like there's a viable market for this kind of thing. I mean, this video has 479,000 views in one day. Basically, the Stellar Blade situation. I come here looking for booty. We're going to do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. You are quoting a pedophile. You are quoting a pedophile that the Boondocks TV show ripped from the real Chris Hansen televised show To Catch a Predator that said, I came looking here for booty. We are going to do this the easy way or the hard way. The decision is yours. He was trying to fuck Chris Hansen. Like you are quoting a rapist as a positive. I like how one of our most trusted internet news sources has become a guy with an anime girl avatar. Self-reflection. Please, when you type that out, while you're in the process of finishing the typing operation, before you hit enter, read it back to yourself and say, is this the best thing to say? What is going on? I feel like I unlocked an entirely different side of the internet. I feel like this. I feel like this isn't real. I can't. I'm in awe with what I am seeing. Their argument doesn't hold any weight or true. I'm a 50-year-old gamer. I'm married in a good paying job for over 20 years, and I have 2 kids. I'm not happy with the Stellar Blade censorship. It's the principle, not what's being censored. You get on the bus, and you explain to the bus driver, listen, there's a Korean video game developer. They made a video game called Stellar Blade. And the video game Stellar Blade that they made has a lot of coochie in it, which I like. And I'm sure you appreciate some coochie as well. They're pixelated coochie, but coochie nonetheless. Now, obviously, there's like a litany of different outfits that you can put on your 3D pixelated character, right? Okay. Now, sir, no. Listen to me. Listen. Sir, Mr. Bus Driver, sir, listen. Please stop trying to kick me out of the fucking bus. I am explaining to you that the coochie got patched for one particular outfit called the bunny outfit. Okay, you're stopping the bus now. That's weird. This seems like a violation of my First Amendment rights, which is exactly what Sony did with their woke DEI pro-trans culture at Sony. Okay, I haven't even gotten to the bad baby enterprise part of this conversation. Sir, you can't arrest me. I'm a political prisoner. I am trying to describe to you that Bad Bunny Enterprises is making gamers trans. Donald Trump, save me. Save me, Donald Trump. Save me. Julian Assange of gooning. Right-wing culture is splintered. Everybody 30 plus and right-wing are saying they're censoring titties. And right-wing dudes under 29 are saying they're forcing titties on us. I just feel like if I had these legitimate grievances, right? If I was like, damn, bro, I can't believe one out of the 175 different outfits that are readily available for my coochie desires on the Stellar Blade game was marginally censored, and that censorship was in the form of like lace bras on the titty area. If that was like a real concern that I had, if you actually arrested me and tortured me in a fucking CIA black site, you black bagged me, you put me in an unmarked van, you flew me over fucking Egyptian airspace, and you kept fucking lasering my titties and waterboarding me, I would not reveal this anger that I have. You would not be able to extract this information out of me if this was a legitimate grievance that I had. Okay? I would not reveal this information, let alone publicly champion this cause. Gun to my fucking head, I would not be like, dude, the Stellar Blade titties are gone now. Society is too woke. Do you understand me? Gun to my head, they're like, what are your grievances with the Stellar Blade game? We've seen you made some comments about it online. I'd be like, kill me, sir. I will not reveal this information. Kill me now. And yet, here is this lolly pedophile guy making a whole ass video about it. What happened to shame? What? We used to be a country. We used to be a society. What has happened to shame? This is gross behavior, guys. Why are there so many people who are like, this is fire? Thank you for fighting against free speech. There are college student protesters right now, as we speak, getting fucking arrested by the thugs of the state for exercising their First Amendment rights, okay? Peacefully demonstrating against the Israeli apartheid regime. And there are motherfuckers out there online complaining about anime titties. You could do both at the same time, but you should never do one over the other. You should just not do this, okay? Get mad at real shit. Get mad at like loot boxes. Get mad at DLCs. Get mad at massive amounts of fucking layoffs happening in the gaming industry. Get mad at massive developers basically sucking up every other fucking company and churning out the same goddamn video games over and over again, juggling IP, making this once beautiful industry, which still has many awesome games that come out every now and then, into this Assassin's Creed remake machine. But don't openly admit that this shameful display is a valid thing that you feel in your heart. If you do, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Have a little self-respect. What the fuck? They're also mad about this being patched. Yeah, this was another weird thing to get upset about. Don't skip 13. Trust me, you will go even more insane.
You have no self-awareness at all.
Wait, what? Is he dunking on the... The lolly guy? He's dunking on the lolly guy, right?
The gaming industry, someone who is consistently talking
Why
about.
don't they just make it a toggle? Because these people want to take things away from you because they think that they have the moral authority to do so. They're the exact same people that wanted to take away Grand Theft Auto in the 90s and the 2000s. I guarantee you that if we were back in the day, these people would be on the witch trials, tying girls to logs and seeing if they float or not. Like, it's a tale as old as time. They'd be doing the same thing. Yes, they'd be in the 80s saying Dungeons and Dragons is satanic. It's all the same, guys.
What?
Mark Kern.
Moral.
Wait. But these guys are during the Salem witch trials, like, yeah, objectively, the puritanical psychos were in the wrong. And the people that were being unjustly murdered were, they had a legitimate grievance to not want to be murdered. These guys, the people that are defending the titties, are just defending marginally less titty. It's for one outfit. They're defending, like, their cause is just like a crumb of titty pixel being hidden with a lace bra. It's not like the game said all of the lady parts are hidden now. Like, what? Yeah, this guy is definitely in the right. This tweet. The guy that's tweeting saying this is funny. This is like, I can't believe these people are this mad about this.
Combat in 1990. Yep.
Screenshots of his
all the
petition
same.
that is going around, and he says this: "Oh my God, please! I can't laugh anymore. My sides, my effing sides. Does this guy have kids, a family? Is there anything that feeds his soul in any way? I don't know, man. I'm so fascinating." He's trying to say I'm so fascinated by this level of sadness. Like, please work on your grammar. But anyway,
this person is an idiot. I saw he tweeted something about me before too, and I've never read anything that this guy's ever tweeted that wasn't basically like it's like if somebody put their brain in a microwave for like maybe 15 seconds, then took it out. Like, that's basically where this guy's coming from. That's about it. Yeah. Stupid. Yeah, just stupid. And also, like, keep in mind that people like this, they're effectively just like bullies, right? Because they can't really make an actual argument, or they can't explain why the thing that they like is, they can't.
No, this is one of those cases where, like, it's pretty apparent that, like, this is a ridiculous thing to get mad about. Like, what argument? Wait, what? The argument is right there. The argument is that these guys, and I'm going to take it back a step here. The argument here is so laughable that it's self-demonstrating to anyone that is, like, even a little bit more normal than the lolly guy, right? The argument in and of itself is that you are complaining about a game that has, like, so much ass and titties in it, which is great. Wonderful. I love that. I love ass and I love titties, okay? I'm a fan. I played the demo. It was great. We looked up at the moon and we saw the booty cheeks. It was great. It was fine, okay? These guys got mad about one outfit changing because there's, like, extra pixels with a lace bra on the titty region in one of the 74 outfits that are readily available. All the other outfits are still very much showing titty. That outfit is still very much showing ass and titties. Like, she still looks hot. Anyone that gets mad at this I am legitimately worried about. Like, I'm actually, I don't even know where to pick up the issue. It's like, I'm worried that there are people who actually find this to be a valid grievance. I'm worried that like there's enough people motivated to like sign a change.org petition. I'm worried that people not only signed it, but also voiced their concerns by publicly showing their faces to be like, I need the 8 pixels of titty back. I will literally fucking kill myself if I don't get the 8 pixels of titty back. I'm worried that like people can get so swept up in a frenzy, in a rage over such a laughable issue and claim that this is a broader conversation about free speech when it's not. It's a design choice that the fucking developers themselves made. What you cannot have these opinions unless you are like deeply removed from any kind of socialization. Like, this only exists in a vacuum. This attitude and the vociferous nature in which you defend such a marginal mishap, which I can't even consider a mishap because there's plenty of other alternatives here that are readily available. This can only happen if you have never seen another human being for like at least the past 10 years. Like, the only interaction that you had is like through the door with your Uber driver or something, because the first sight of sunlight and the first physical touch of a blade of grass will fucking snap you out of the stupor that you have found yourself in. Like, I swear to God, one step outside of the goon cave and you immediately would be like, what have I been doing? Oh my God. Oh my God. I've been online. I've been posting cringe. I've been like, my sensibilities have been completely warped. This is one of the most fascinating insights that I have had into an entirely different universe that I thought we left behind. I'm not even remotely kidding when I tell you that if you were to tell me that this was a thing that gamers would complain about in 2024, I'd be like, come on, dude. Like, yeah, sure. Sweaty gamers. Oh, yeah. Autism. Oh, okay. Shut the fuck up. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, if I read this in a fucking script, if I saw this in a movie, I would say, these guys are hamming it up. No one is like this. In the real world, no one is like this. And it turns out there are people like this online, and I had no fucking idea. Slasher, I'm so proud to be a gamer. We're sending out the finest gooners the world has ever seen. I'm a gooner. I like porn. Many people yell at me for being pro-sex work. Radlibs yell at me all the fucking time for being pro-sex work. I have dated sex workers. This is above and beyond. There should be some shame left in society. When you find yourself this mad about marginally less titty pixels, is done. You need to be banished to an island. You need to go slap rocks for the rest of your life with your bare hands. I don't think we can institutionalize these people. I think that is not enough. They still represent a present threat. I still haven't been able to reach the 13-minute mark because everything that I've seen has basically increasingly leveled up what I personally thought was just fake and wasn't real and did not exist in the real world, I am legitimately in awe. People are saying it's Clementine. Come on, get to it. Play fucking video games. I now understand why half this community leaves when I even say that I'm going to play a video game. The deep shame that they must feel because they probably think I'm like this. When I say I'm going to play video games, they probably are thinking this is the guy. Here it goes Hasan again. I come to him for news commentary, and here he is complaining about marginally less pixelated titties. It turns out this is probably what people think gamers are like, and as a matter of fact, there are plenty of them who are like this, it seems. Let's continue.
Explain why this person is wrong. So these just, it's like, oh, does he have kids? He doesn't have a family, feeding his soul. So like, it's again, it's like an appeal to triviality. It's like oh, well, you know, this doesn't matter so much and you're stupid for caring about it.
But it doesn't.
Meanwhile, this guy is tweeting about it. So obviously he cares about it.
No, he's making fun of the people. Asmon, please don't do this. It really isn't a serious thing. It is not. If he didn't care about it, he would ignore it. No, he's joking about how stupid it is. And I don't know who this guy is. I don't know what his other opinions are. But at least on this one, I'm aligned with him. This is a very stupid thing to get upset about. And it's okay. You can make jokes about stupid things that you see online. Oh, I already looked through this. Connor eats pants. I did. Like this.
This petition is not only to free Stellar Blade, but to send a clear message to Sony, Nintendo, and the rest of the publishers in the gaming industry that we players will not tolerate any form of censorship moving forward.
Zach is right here, though. Everyone cares on both sides, and they pretend not to care. Most of the time, people can't push for change towards what they care, though, anyhow. No. There's a difference between caring enough to make jokes about it and, like, actually caring so much that you are like, this is a righteous cause, and I'm willing to put my name and face and association to this righteous cause. What is the righteous cause is the question one must ask itself. We must all ask ourselves, what are we advocating for here? If the answer is marginally more pixelated titties in 1 out of the 74 readily available outfits, many of which that also show tits and ass, then no. Then maybe I'm crazy. But I see all of this and I go, I don't think I'm on board with that. And I say this as a gooner myself, as someone who likes masturbating, as someone who likes pornographic materials. Okay, I like porn. As someone who is an avid supporter of sex workers and sex work alike, I feel like when I see this, I'm like, this is insane. Like, what? Am I crazy? Am I losing it? Has society become insane and I just did not adjust? It's also funny because he's wearing like a cross. He's like, as a God-fearing Christian man, like if I don't see my fucking hentai titties, I'm gonna fucking lose it. This is more than hentai pixelated titties. This is about freedom. This is about free speech. Bro, this is literally like if Anita Sarkeesian made jokes about gamers behaving like this in like 2014, I'd be like, okay, come on. That's crazy. Like you're making, like you're out of control with what you are saying right now. And here these guys are playing into the meme. This is unironically no different than like the SJWs that hyper focus and are hypercritical about like Stephen Colbert's humor or something and say like irony is or satire is supposed to have a clear display. And if you don't do that, then you're basically attributing to, you're basically saying bad values are good actually or some shit. It is done. It's come full circle. It has come full circle. I guess the one good thing is that these dudes are not like carrying around a severed head of their mothers in the fucking freezer and instead doing busy work with this kind of stuff. So at least on that front, there is a utilitarian purpose here.
And this guy tweets about stupid, irrelevant, and
it's because they want to be rewarded for being a geek in their 30s, like it's some unique talent to enjoy video games. And since it's their only perceived personality trait, they hyper focus on it and act like aspects of it are being taken from them. I hate them. They're doing exactly what the SJWs criticized about the industry. They're doing exactly what they said that these people have done. Truly phenomenal stuff here. Yeah, it's very strange.
Internet drama all the time. Like, there's nothing, it's not like he's any better. It's ad hominem, it is.
This guy's trying to say that Mark Kern is a loser for caring about these things. It's not very shocking.
No, he is. He is a loser for caring about these things. For sure. Like absolutely. What the fuck? Objectively, he is a fucking loser. If I didn't know anything about this guy, Mark Kern, I looked up his Wikipedia page. This is the first time I've found out about this person, and let me tell you, I can tell you without a shred of doubt in my mind, he is a fucking loser for the marginally less pixelated titties in the video games becoming like a movement that he is trying to rally around. And he's probably a grifter who doesn't give a shit about any of this either. He's just manipulating other sweaty gamers into getting upset about this under the auspices of defending free speech. Especially at a time when free speech is under attack. 35 states obviously have made it illegal to offer any kind of support to boycott, divestment, and sanctions movements against the state of Israel. You have police presence on college campuses beating the shit out of peaceful demonstrators for saying our tax dollars should not go to genocide. Like, there are real, glaringly obvious, genuine restrictions on free speech in this country. State suppression of public demonstrations is having a chilling effect on free speech. It's like, obviously, that's the intended impact, but it's not happening because more people are getting angry now, and there are even larger protests as a consequence of the police presence. However, that's real government suppression. That is real free speech restrictions. Developers making design choices that marginally take a lace bra and put it over the cleavage area of 1 out of 74 outfits in a Korean From Software style Soulsborne game is not hampering free speech. And I think people need to snap out of it, Like, what the fuck is going on?
Shocking that Mark Kern, a longtime...
Michael is keeping it together, sorta. You can't even keep yourself together.
Okay, where's the 13-minute
losers?
Mark? I should have just watched this person instead of Asmongold's response. That is fucking painful to hear you explain. Last chatter had the better point. What?
Member of the gaming industry and someone who is very passionate about this stuff would care about censorship in the industry. But he's somehow a loser for calling this stuff out. But you're not a loser for tweeting about this guy daily. You look at this guy's account, every single day there's a round of tweets containing screenshots of Mark Kern's tweets and he's complaining.
Nah, we're gonna pull this loser up right now. What's his name? Iron Stylus? Okay. Let me see. Iron. Okay, here we go. So we got to find this guy. He's an art director, maker of things at places. Isn't these triple parentheses? Isn't this like I thought this was like a meme, but like isn't this like an anti-Semitic dog whistle whenever you're referring to Jews? Because like if I look up triple parentheses, the echo. So here we go. An anti-Semitic symbol used to highlight the names of Jewish individuals or organizations owned by Jews. And it's at places. So we got ourselves a good old-fashioned Jew-hater. No surprise. Look at that. Guy? That is crazy. And this is from the American Jew.
I suspect that guy that did the echoes, this guy is probably Jewish, right? Like it's like I don't think he's like an anti-Semitic person. Like a lot of Jewish people on Twitter use it as like a meme to be like, I'm Jewish. He's in the chat right now. It's most likely self-referential to be like, I'm Jewish. What is this? It's a thing from Parrot Forums, lol. Hi again. Wasn't Iron Stylus a League of Legends guy? Yes. Hi, it's me. It's a thing from Parrot Forums. It started as an anti-Semitic thing, and the racists thought they were being cool and secretive. Then everyone found out about it and laughed about it, and Jews started using them themselves. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely cringe when like liberal Jewish writers and stuff will put it on their fucking bios to be like, I'm... Like, there's no reason to fucking even self-reference the 4chan losers. In my opinion, it's cringe, but who gives a fuck? But I don't think, I guess he was using it in like a parrot forum way. I don't fucking know. I don't really care. All right, let's continue. So he's talking about
Jewish
the Echo.
Committee and Echo's beating the far right, Anti-Defamation League.
Oof, that sucks. For me, I just use it to denote like a resonating sound or something, or a super subtle whisper. That'll teach me to use punctuation in a silly way. Yeah, there was a thing in Facebook parrot groups because people would use it as an indication that like the bird is vibrating. Then it became really popular as an anti-Semitic thing outside of there, and it sucked. Yeah, exactly. I'm part of Parrot Book, so that's where I found it, lol. Well, I'm taking it back for the burbs. He said he's part Jewish. Iron Stylus did. What is going on here? Okay, what is...
Wow, ADL is trash. By the way, I think they're trash too. But it's not just them. It's everybody has agreed on this. No, it's a programming reference. This is stupid. Really, it's a programming reference. Oh, for sure, guys. How many tweets has he put out?
I don't think this guy is anti-Semitic, man. It's like the OK symbol. You know what I mean? Context. It's real. What? Okay, stop. Stop making bird memes, please. Yeah, I don't think this dude is an anti-Semitic person. Anyway, let's continue.
27,000 tweets. Thank God he's on Twitter and not in real life. You know, guys? Because, like, you think about it, and we could talk about, oh, he's a loser. And
So does this conversation just simply revolve around this guy from this point on for saying something that is, like, objectively correct? That, yes, getting this bent out of shape over, and I have to repeat this one more time, marginally less pixelated titties because of a lace bra introduction. He's right. He might be like an elder millennial. He might be a little too invested in birds. Okay. But he's right. He's right to point the finger and go, these guys are such losers, because I think in a situation where I'm faced with a lolicon avatar guy, okay, making a YouTube video about restrictions happening to freedom of speech and free expression as a consequence of marginally less pixelated titties on one of the 74 different readily available outfits on Stellar Blade, I think I'm gonna go with the kind of cringe elder millennial guy who likes birds. Okay. Reddit post from 4 years ago, lol, do a control F for bird. I've seen triple parentheses a lot. I can't figure out what it means. The echo started from a neo-Nazi app that would highlight the names of Jewish individuals that way. There is no bird in here. Owned. Chatter, you're owned. It's actually anti-Semitic. Why are you prejudiced against birds? Scroll to load. I mean, I don't fucking care. I control F'd it. There's no bird mention here. Sorry. Here. No, don't tell me that's the reason. I'm in the bird community. We do that. We do a triple parentheses hop when a bird jumps. Amgary. This better not spread to the bird pet community. I consistently cover some of the worst aspects of human nature, some of the worst things that mankind does to one another on a regular basis. And yet, endless war, genocide, an apartheid regime, the American government's tax dollars funding and facilitating that, as there are massive protest movements mobilizing against that, those protest movements being squashed with the militant apparatus of the state genuinely taking away, eroding our First Amendment rights to free expression. And yet, this last 60-minute introduction to the extreme hentai gooner lolicon segment of the internet has been infinitely more blackpilling on me in particular than any number of hours that I have dedicated to covering endless bloodshed. The amount of despair that I feel deep in my very core is incredible. We here in the Western world live in the lap of luxury. Okay? We are the labor aristocracy. We benefit from the unequal exchange of the global South. Our lives are phenomenal in comparison to the average child in Rwanda. As a matter of fact, we are so comfortable in our lives and in our existence that we end up finding things to get upset about. And sometimes those things that we get upset about can be valid. Sometimes those things that we get upset about can be a little silly. But this thing that you opened my eyes to, chat, and this is your fault. Because I thought this was going to be fun. And yet you had to go and show me the existence of a lolly avatar Twitch streamer, YouTube essayist that is making YouTube videos and a massive community fostering this kind of shamelessness in broad fucking daylight online inside of this increasingly degenerate hug box of some of the worst kinds of mentally stunted, emotionally stunted adults who fucking despise the world around them and despise video games because they will never feel like they were 14 years old ever again. And it has shook me to my very core. I do not know what the solution to this is. I don't know. I do not know how we even begin the process of healing every single person out of the nearly 500,000 people that watched this Asmongold video and went, that's right. They are taking our freedoms away in this particular field. I don't know. I don't know how we begin the healing process. I think we need a reset. A cultural reset. I think we need to go back to the before times. Technology was a mistake. The internet was a mistake. And although I make a living on here, and I am very privileged and very fortunate to do so, I will sacrifice that for the greater good. So on that note, I say, General Secretary of the Chinese Communist Party, Xi Jinping, please drop the EMP on America. Rid us of this scourge. Please. Donald Trump, save me. Donald Trump, save me, Donald Trump. Xi Jinping, save us. Please. I am doing a spirit bomb. The EMP must be dropped. I've never felt closer ideologically to the fucking Unabomber than I do at this very specific instance. Oh. Yeah, that's all I got. This spiritually broke me. Mark Kern is going to tweet about this tomorrow. It's fine. He can do whatever he wants. This is great. Thank you, brave free speech patriot.